Hello, I'm Jury Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for September 6th, 2018. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, a total of 20 players, with myself and Dargard scoring an 850. Was actually really expecting someone to get the fuel, but I guess ship scan was rare enough that wasn't the case. We also have Jupaka, Dead Madness, Dano416, LB, Marvin, Decavoid, all scoring an 830, and they all got the fuel. Quietus11 scored an 820. Which is a little interesting, but Slime yesterday, so 10 points of damage, not too shocking. And Mystica21 and 810, not getting the fuel either, rounding out the top 10. Looking at the friends list, well, that is the friends list, so that's it. Congratulations. Today, I'm getting into this a little bit later than usual. Came home with some takeout, and so I ate first, and did some other things, and got distracted, as it were. And the total terrible drone health, just a little bit above minimum, with Collector and Sensor. Alright. Unknown infestations on a medical A. Well, what do you know? Alright, well, I've got Collector. Hopefully we can find an airlock to just vent everything and be done with it. I at least hear what something that sounds like Swarm. Nothing to start in this first room, and the good news is we do have a good chunk of the ship powered, but not by much. That is definitely Swarm, and R3 is the worst room that I could put them in. Maybe I can get ship scan early on and vent R5. Nope. Alright, let's look at D19, see what I can do here. Unknown infestations means I need to watch out for slime. And there's a reasonable chance that I'm going to have to deal with that swarm before too long. Open up that door just the first minute. Alright, well, I can make this work then. Hopefully, if that swarm isn't aggressive. If the swarm is aggressive, what do I do? If the swarm's aggressive, I open D23 and vent through A4. Almost had some very bad timing there. All right. Do have ship scan, and I can ship scan R5, so let's go ahead and save myself some trouble. There's nothing in any of these rooms. Come on. I don't need ship scan for this part, so... Medium hull integrity, it could be worse. Alright, come on! When did I open D14? Just before 3 minutes. Okay. Could have done some of these things better, but, yeah. Alright. My fingers appear to be off a little bit today. Okay. Let's not do that, please. Thank you. Alright. Please no vent. Please no vent. Please no vent. You're the only room that's actually had anything so far. No breaches yet. And take your toe, so I can use you as my explorer. Okay, there's the generator. Let's get some sensors down. Well, I know D11's clear. Or at least I hope it is. At this point. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. I'd say R4 is probably clear as well. We may just be dealing with the one infestation. More ship scan. Well, that's probably good news. Alright, 8:12. I've got 2.5 minutes where that room is safe. I'm not about to do something stupid, right? No, I'm all good. I'm good. Alright, we're clear? We're clear. Just in case, if I had defense, that would tell me something very helpful. It did not, though. I'd like to know if and when a second spawns, so... Don't usually use that command, but seemed appropriate. This should also power the other half of the ship, I expect. Yes, it did. Alright, let's start with D42 and D31. Actually, we're about to hit 10 minutes. Never mind, I was thinking about that vent, which did spawn at 8 minutes. Did I time when I opened those doors? More or less. 9.5 minutes. I hope that was about when I did it. So far, 3 scrap and 1 fuel. 1 little fuel. Well, at this point, if there's something spawned in R13, there would be something spawned in R13. That's what I was thinking about for the vents. Kind of. I mean, I was actually being stupid and saying, well, that vent's gonna spawn soon. But... a terminal would be fantastic. Alright, what's next? What's next? Let's open up D30 and D32. When did I open D13? Or D20, rather? I didn't really time it, did I? No, I didn't. Hey, ship skin. No vent in there. Please, no radiation. Okay. So ship scan, ooh, ship scan tells me R15 is a very good room. Watch it be filled with slime. Pretty sure. Son of a bitch! Son of a goddamn bitch. Where's 36? That was almost stupid of me. I'll get as much of this as I can. I made a mistake there. Right. Too much slime. Nothing I can do there, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. But that actually informs me that there's only 2 more rooms that I even give a damn about. The rest, if there's a sentry, then I'll definitely want to know more. But... can actually find that out very simply. D13, let's go ahead and close that. Thank you. D37, D36, D35, D34, and D33. Now, here's the only problem. Actually, I can't scan... Yeah, let's not waste that opportunity. I'll also say, given its advancement, that was not a starting spawn. That was a rogue spawn. Let's give this another check. Because I still want to check 18. Okay, I've checked. Alright, so now what I want to do is just open up everything along that line. If there's a sentry, it will... Huh. I don't think that was... that. I don't know. I mean, it's 15 minutes. That room would have been filled with slime. Not sure. D35, D34, D33. Give that some time. If there's a sentry, it will go in and kill the turret. If there's not, actually D24 as well. Haven't checked that room yet. If there's not a sentry, I don't care. Four scrap because of damn slime. Oh, I've got collector though. So I'm going to want to rig up a passage for R2 and R3 to be vented. I think that's more than enough time. Wait, before I'm stupid. Let's, I picked up one of them, at least. Let's not worry about closing those rooms. That'll just be a bad thing. But I don't have any doors open to places that I don't want to go. $23, 19, 14, 11, 27, 45. Damn it. Well, I'm glad I didn't get a slime spawn, strangely enough. Because I should have opened 36 as well. So that I can, get that room, because that's dark as well. Not surprising, no scrap there. Okay, D45, D23, D19, 14, 11, 27. Is there anything else that I need to do on the ship? Because I'm done. Stock to A2, that one's safe enough. Shame I didn't get rid of R13, the swarm in there, but that's okay. I could have vented safely enough from A4 as well, but it wasn't really worth the bother. And no more hidden scrap. So I got 25% of the scrap that I knew about, none that I didn't. R10! No! I missed a room! I could teleport. It might break. It's not worth it. It really isn't. It really is not. Total of a 735. 11 scrap. Could have been 14, but either that was a rogue spawn or it was a really slow advancing slime. 1 propulsion fuel, starting score of 460. Remember, 440 is the minimum. And picked up 2 drone upgrades, neither of which are particularly useful. Damaged teleport. I mean, teleport's great, don't get me wrong, but it's damaged, so you don't really want to use it. Speed boost isn't particularly that great. And that is the top score so far. Interestingly enough, my ship scan and... Wait, no, my ship scan saved the day for me. Dano and LB were both able to get more scrap. LB was actually able to get all of it from that room. Of course, he's crazy fast. That's not surprising. Dano got 1 extra hidden scrap and 1 less from that room. That's going to be the real decider. Interestingly, Kobold had a really phenomenal health, almost maximum, and did not get much of any scrap at all. That's a little surprising. I could see reasons why that might happen, though, given the room layouts and things like that, because the big money rooms, one gets slimed, and the other is by, or actually the other is by 2 vents. One of them is by 1 vent. So if you have swarm attack a door, then you might lose 1 or both of the money rooms. Smith, 645. No hidden scrap, not too surprising there. Lost a little bit of health from the slime. Must have been going for that. Didn't get ship scan. So far, my ship scan really makes the day. And a lot of people can't match up to LB's speed to begin with. So I think I actually have a pretty solid placing right here. I'm happy with that. Shame that other people have bad days. Obviously, Snowfrost, Captain Spacebeard going for the fuel, had a bad time. That's unfortunate, but sometimes that happens. Swarm is a pain in the ass. And as far as I can tell, 2 infestations today. There might have been 3. There definitely wasn't a sentry, though. And I'm also backing that up because Dano and LB didn't get 1. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong. I was extremely lucky... excuse me. Extremely lucky that I did not have rogue spawns the 2 times that I screwed up and was sitting in the generator room for the slime timer. Unfortunately, I did still have a rogue spawn in that 1 room, and I suspect that's probably the case. That's the only room that I found with slime, so there's probably another room that started slime, and that was a rogue spawn that hits everyone at a certain time, probably based on LB around that 10-12 minute mark. Hi. Man. So there's things that can go wrong, and yeah, if you have, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. Sensor. For a ship this size, sensor is a good option. Motion on a ship like this can very easily turn against you, because there can be pockets where you can't detect things, and that just makes things extraordinarily difficult. The advantage on a ship this size is there's other rooms, other routes that you can usually go. But at the same time, I think I'm glad that I had Censor today. That worked out pretty well overall. It's a little bit of a long run, but not too bad. If you'd like to check out other videos, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, Mustika21, Dargard, Decavoid, Merkeller, Corintoth, and Magenta1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.